entertainmentbuddha.com.
What's up, everyone? Randy Ladyka here from entertainmentbuddha.com, bringing you the GWENT closed beta. So we're going to go over how the game plays, what and if anything is different from the GWENT game that we all played in The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, and we're gonna give you a little suggestion on whether or not you should try to get into the closed beta. As always, CD Projekt Red has provided the code to get into this closed beta here, which we're very grateful for. The game is pretty well polished from what we've played in The Witcher. I play a lot of card games, a lot of digital card games, a lot of physical card games, so whenever the chance arises to get into a new card game, I usually jump on it because card games are really fun, and the collectible aspect of it is just you know, it's fun for me. So let's go over the menus here really quick. Right now in the closed beta, you can play a random match with people, you can play with your friends, you can practice against the AI, and you can play the tutorial, of course, which I suggest everyone do unless you are a GWENT pro. Next section is the cards section, where you are able to build your deck and check out your collection of cards. Now in GWENT, there are a couple different factions to choose from. When it comes time to build your deck, you have to decide which one you want to do. So this is going to break it down for you by factions, so you can see what cards you have and what cards you don't have. But if we go back to the deck builder, so it's going to start you off with some basic decks based on the different factions. So if we hit new deck here, it's going to bring up different factions. So we have the monsters, the Northern Realms, Scoia'tael, and the Skellige. I forgot how to pronounce it in the game. Each one has different ways of playing. So you can see down here that each faction has an ability. Nilfgaard's not here yet. So monster, you get to keep a random neutral or monster unit on your side of the field at the end of each round, which is really helpful if you have a couple big monsters on the field. Northern Realms, whenever a gold unit appears on your side of the field, add 2 to its strength. So gold units like Ciri and Geralt and Yennefer, people like that will automatically gain 2 strength. The green team, at the beginning of 1 round per match, you can choose who plays first. So you get the choice of, during one of the rounds, who gets to go first. And Skellige gets, at the end of each round, add 1 strength to the original value of every unit in your hand, deck, and graveyard. So trying to play to the 3rd round would help, because you're going to have the most strength after that. And then each faction can have a hero card, and they all do different things. So when the monsters, Aradin, a member of the Wild Hunt, you just straight up play him, and I believe he's like a 10-drop card, so he's pretty big to just play down. There's a shop too. Shop is pretty basic. Card packs come in the form of card kegs, which you can purchase 1 for 100 ore. And obviously you can purchase for different denominations, but you know, it's a collectible card game, so of course there's going to be some microtransactions, though you can earn cards the regular way by playing through. Now I'm going to give you guys full disclosure. I am not the best at GWENT. I'm still getting used to it, but we're going to go ahead and find a match, and we're going to use our monster starter deck that I actually built myself. But yeah, it's different, and the matches can go really quick, which I really like. Now, since it's standalone, there's more focus on different things in the game. It actually looks really nice. It plays nice and fluid. So basically what Gwent is, if you don't know, is there's 3 rows on the field. When the match starts, you do get a mulligan. So for now though, I'm going to keep what's in my hand. You can mulligan 3 cards. So basically there's 3 rows. There's a melee, a ranged, and a siege unit row. Then you can place units in different parts of these rows and gain total power. Each player can play different cards to reduce or add to that power. And then you also have the option to pass. So passing ends your round completely. And so a big thing in Gwent is bluffing. So if you think you're gonna win that round, you can pass, because you don't get to draw. You get to draw a couple extra cards at the beginning of each round, but other than that, you don't get much. So let's play right into this here. We're going to throw down the Fiend for 8, right in the front. You can see the little markings on there that are going to show where they belong. So you have your creature cards here, and they're each going to be able to do different things. And then we have item cards as well. And special cards, or yeah, they're all special cards. But like weather, this will set all the strength to range units to 1. So not having a lot of range units, I could probably comfortably play that card. So let's drop down the Wild Hunt Warrior. Choose a non-gold unit on your opponent's side of the field and remove 1 strength from it. If a unit was destroyed, add 2 strength to that unit. So you want to take something that already has only has like 1 attack, so you can basically drain its energy and get more. The monsters so far are my favorite way to play. They're brutal, they're big.
Long live the king!
There's a lot of damage to be had. I've never faced off against the Northern Realms deck yet, so excuse me. This should be interesting. So you kind of want to play it safe and preserve your cards as best as you can. You don't want to like play all your big drops right away, because that could end you, like end the next round quick for you, because you don't have anything to play. So we're gonna save that 4 and just drop it to 3. Now, the problem is if he plays a weather card that completely cancels out my first row here and only puts him down to 1, I'm gonna lose a lot of my total power.
But we're broke as shit peddlers.
Let's see, Redanian Elite. Whenever 3 or more copies of this card are present in a row, add 2 strength to them and convert them to gold. So we want to try to outplay his total power. So I think Eridan's like 10 power, so we're going to try to save him. Let's drop the 10 cost. Now, like I said, depending on what happens, these matches can go really quick.
Long live the king!
And there we go. They're gonna all get extra attack just like that and become gold, because why not? That's okay, because we're going to drop the Swallow Potion on him and get a little more power than that. Good thing is though, we can save Eridan for to drop him later. I think he becomes a 10, so he's a big drop at the beginning of the next round. There's not much at this time that I could say is really detrimental to the game. Again, it's unique in its own right, because it's not just another Hearthstone clone like some games out there. Now see, he passed. He won't be able to play any more cards. He knows he can't win, or he's saving some of his cards. So now that we know we're 32 to 31, we're just going to pass, because the round is ours. And now hopefully it saves my Manticore as my ability. Let's see. Nope, it's going to save the Wild Hunt Rider. And so next round we're going to draw 2 cards. Excuse me. And we're going to drop the big old gold. I do enjoy it very much, and I do see myself playing the game probably for a while. Resistance is futile. The damage from here, and see what else this guy's gonna play. Now his leader He can spawn an exact copy of a friendly
Semper
bronze.
Fi!
So that's a bronze right there, I believe. And he could essentially double what that is, if he so chooses. Let's see, Foglet. Whenever a fog effect appears on the battlefield, place a unit from your deck or graveyard and add 1 strength to it. Okay, so gotta play with the fog here. We want to add to the golem. So if we can just beef up as much as possible, we could take the game and, you know, by winning the next round, which would be nice because I haven't won a lot. I won a game before I started
Bloody non-humans.
so that could be good, you know, good luck, I guess you could say. So this is where we're gonna play the fog, or what is this? Yeah, fog. It's fog. Nice. So I can actually play my foglet next turn. But that's gonna bring his scout down, and I'm gonna be able to put my foglet in there without incurring any sort of penalty because of what it is. So we're gonna drop the foglet. He's in the game a little bit. And we're gonna keep that lead.
Semper Fi!
And now I probably at this point will drop Aridin because if I I should be able to kill his big guy just like that. Scorch him right off the battlefield, dropping his total power down to 14. But he has 3 cards. And he can still use his ability to double. Get another 7.
I told you so, you idiot! Death to the enemy!
Alright, now this is where you gotta kind of know where to play the game. I'm going to pass. I still have Aridin and my breedable card next turn. And hopefully I draw something that's going to be able to help. The third round is usually where it boils down to, like, you better have the better card in your hand, or that, you know, spawn some lesser golems. I'm going to start off with 5, which is pretty good. And all I got was the fog, so we'll see where it goes.
Death to the enemy!
Yep, there's that 11. Foglets. See what he plays.
Press those vermin!
And now I know at this point I can't win.
Any lost words?
Yeah, 19, he's already beat me. He doesn't know I don't know, and there it is. So I'm gonna pass. Because that's the end of the game.
Dark clouds gather over Temeria.
And that's gonna be yep, game for him. You can send so at the end it's gonna show you, and you can send a good game. And if you do, if they send a good game to you, you're also gonna get a 5 either scraps or ore. So that's basically how the flow of a game goes in Gwent. Pretty quick, nice and fluid. The cards make sense and everything's cool. I can't wait to see where they take this, and you know, maybe delve into more of the Witcher universe with the cards. I think it's all very interesting how everything plays. But yeah, make sure you keep it locked here to entertainmentbuddha.com for more coverage on Gwent as it enters further into its beta stages and upwards into full release. Tell us what you thought about it. Go ahead and talk in the comment section below, and you know, talk about Gwent, talk about The Witcher. And thanks for stopping by entertainmentbuddha.com, where we make you a better geek, one post at a time.
entertainmentbuddha.com